So, I just landed this night shift gig at a gas station called Pump 103. Manager looked at me and said, "Easy work, man. Quiet highway, barely any traffic. Just you and the stars." What he didn't tell me were the rules. I didn't take this job because I wanted to. I took it because I had to. This place was out in the middle of nowhere, somewhere on Highway 112, between two ghost towns called Polly and Barmer. All around me, desert, dust, and this busted, twisted metal sign creaking in the wind. Instead of a contract, my manager handed me a manual. Old yellowed pages, all handwritten. He stared straight into my eyes and said, "Read it carefully. Whatever happens, follow the rules." I thought he was just being weird. But then I started reading. Rule 1. The pump opens exactly at 10 p.m., not a second earlier. If some car shows up before that, do not go outside. Peek through the window. If it drives away, lock the door. Wait 15 minutes before you step out. Rule 2. If a white ambassador type car pulls up without headlights, stay inside. It'll honk once. If it honks twice, you've already messed up, and it's too late. Rule 3. Between 1:13 a.m. and 1:23 a.m., the road disappears. Don't panic, it'll come back. But during those 10 minutes, no vehicle is real. Don't fuel them, don't talk to them. And whatever you do, don't look the driver in the eyes. He might look like someone you know. Rule 4. At exactly 2:46 a.m., you'll hear a child knocking on the glass. Ignore it. No matter what, even if it cries, even if it screams, and if it says, "Mommy's burning," you still don't answer. Because if you do, that kid will climb back inside you. Rule 5. Before sunrise, a man in a railway uniform will show up. There's no railway track for miles. He won't say a word. He'll just point toward pump number 4. Walk over there. Stare into the darkness for exactly 2 minutes. And don't blink more than 3 times. At first, I laughed. Thought it was all just some messed up prank. The office was dusty. The lights kept flickering. Felt like one of those ghost stories old mechanics tell to scare newbies. Then, 10:05 p.m., the first car pulled up. A Maruti Omni. Old, dented, silent. The driver didn't say a word, just held up 3 fingers. I fueled it up. He handed me a 500 rupee note. It was wet. Not from water, from something thicker. Then came the white ambassador. No headlights. It honked once. I stayed inside. It sat there for 6 minutes. Didn't move. Didn't make a sound. Then slowly, it backed up and disappeared into the desert. At 1:14 a.m., the road vanished. Completely. Just sand, stretching to nowhere. Then a truck appeared. Covered in ash. No driver. I hid and prayed the rules were enough. Then I heard it. A sound from the fuel line. A slow, wet gurgle. Was that where he died? 2:56 a.m. 3 taps. I looked up, and there he was. A little boy, standing outside the window. Burned. His school uniform melted into his skin. He whispered, "Mommy's burning." I shut my eyes. Held my breath. When I opened them again, he was gone. At 4:03 a.m., someone walked in. A man, drenched like he'd just crawled out of a lake, wearing a railway uniform. Rust had eaten through the badge on his cap. The old Indian Railways emblem barely visible. He didn't speak. He just pointed toward pump number 4. I went there. The pump looked ancient. Probably hadn't worked in decades. I stared into the darkness for 2 whole minutes. At first, nothing. Then I saw a face. My face, but older. Stitched lips. Red eyes. Mouthing something I couldn't hear. Then, sunrise. My manager showed up, holding a cup of tea. "How was the shift?" I didn't answer. Just handed him my notebook. He flipped through the pages. The ones I'd left blank. They were filled. All of them. Written in someone else's handwriting, and one line caught my eye. "You blinked 4 times. He saw you." I never worked there again. But sometimes, at 1:13 a.m., my phone rings, and a faint voice asks, "Do you remember what you saw?"